be
yeah. Now would you say no more be?
Yeah, meaning is a dear no to me, my but near be any dear, mean to me, Cassa, because, yeah, you know, GD, GD engineers or a quasar, in the GD say, you can't GD some quantity, I mean to me, who free.
Or fear in life, pie a day. Or fear.
Around me, fear in life, dear, a room with free more for us, Abba Pan, say, young fast someone to Miss my police in Chimney. Dear. The baby, I mean, be said my yard in a position. I'll be okay. But I say, young fast someone, meaning Hoshi, men call her. Would you want no any na police betch me? Cobrandi, I have a coba. That is your biggest fear. Yeah. Say, young fast someone wounding Hoshi and told police name at Emma, Uno, a bind. Yes. If say my ya, I know say my ye. Young flamenco. And Nipa be brave prison. Yeah. Nipa be brave sure more life. Nipa be brave asai. Nipa be brave to me move forward in life because asemo obi ayeden aka no so. Na onti mi onim ho hweba o kama for no. Yes.
Abraham be say na do be kan say nyame ya.
Yeah, madam for lady bi wo Kaswa.
Sarah bu me no mre.
O kan say bi kire me. Yeah. Me bone manipa. Intimate me like me free minded with Tobia. Yes. Now get any casam cho catch him say, hey, Mr. Jane. Asamun to with our that's a summer catch him say. Asamun to with our home. Asamu tua and no hunipa. Asamu tua no who ain't you gabna said the macan say, me I mean him say sanitizer is see hey my fat any achime. Makuma beto me yam say achime. But I said, ma'am, coho, minim ho she. Now, Cabra, ya so me mu. Now, say, me come for near the Mako. So, this has been with me, my brother, my bunny, ya dear, bakwame, the beer maker.
And then you treat this topic, coach now. Why,
Mati?
You have a pet time,
Mati.
The Amasa.
I
was here, Gumi.
Insu Mati.
I was here, Gumi. I hear me prayer for long ago. Yeah. Say, adia wunim ho hwe my infantos.
Yeah, kwabra.
Na utwa wania. Kwabra, your friend say agent.
Yeah.
Agent. You be di ho ko.
Mati kwabra.
Nipa bebre woda.
Sure.
Enya easy. Na MPC ne say dey.
Yeah, ombo afu. Omkuku apai say. The traffic regulations bi aba. Na ebaye no ye yi MPC free mayi speaker cry free mu say odi motor kit bedu ani na hwen ho
yezima omo fa motor kit eni omo ni bi
Debi fasari nkosi ka so hwen ho koin ombofu ama almighty Canada Japan as class original parliament free Mr. Speaker say obeso address house no Mr. Speaker as Mr. Obeso wontimi address house o make a contribution inti kanasa and also you know kora the me catch MPs ni say ase nne no kasa no mo kasa nyina no ase ya bu mu ase mo say Ghana fo na ise ye mu o mo say Ghana fo ne enfo mo nyehwe Ghana fo ne ye
necessary
koma na ye Ghana fo ne ye we mo na eni ehye mo nsem a mo de hye sa dan mu Ghana fo ne ye Ghana fo ne etia ne ye we Ghana fo no mo ye asem na mo de ye adwuma parliament no mo ti ho no Ghana fo ye asem na mo de ye adwuma o community Ghana for ne way amega say Ghana for mumu ye Ghana for ne way mo na mukura na mu chinchim ye say remote ye nkwaye ye Ghana for ne way the issue ni nyina ne say kwabra ese omo aso hunu say enema bi koyie wo Ghana memu say the MPs a demand right a demand opportunities no Ghana ni di she bi nso demand this right ni bi meti say no ka say nti say haru na ka say koba say bibia senior say speaker mesue in president na speaker kwa kudi baby
no exceptional
obede no aba we dey so obeka so opade atete no ho and honorable Japan so make the same reference say o adenta na say emergency bra parliament abede no aba honorable me ya da korebu na say mo adenta emergency me de no maba odwen no so ho wo de no so to consideration say me ba yare me de no me free circle kwa kodru achimota sisi unfani nyina mba to consideration because ye krum has a transport system eye adwuma ye a
na discipline
kwabra
eye adwuma wo kwan so a
nyame adom ye tu kan agra ye se baabi wo ha MPs esi form ride bicycle ko parliament house.
Yeah, they do because discipline ye adwuma will be work wo honom
because system na ye adwuma what you say
to kid say emedi wani
omo ko abunchere bi ento omo te hohin omo te de bi omo ko omo te
de ni mu mo omo tu kro mo ye bibia
duba ha ya kra mo ko awuntimi fa ka kra anya tie alo ro from na ko ye me na ko bra ko ba egu ho aso hwan so na ko ba ben na gu enti enema bi wo ho a omo ko tu kran no mo ko mo ba omo mra me hyehyɛ ye man ne saa maye na ne man ko ye hwɛ ye ti kroma sei ko fa bas ye ayalolo ayalolo kake ye ntimi anye ya ayalolo kwan free circle oba kakra beduru e fe ne se alajo ha na wasa abedwen ne e kwa kro na ye se
amfa
enti hyehyɛ pɛs ye de boa Ghana ema obi a pɛso okoba ne ho betimi aha no aburuchie no mo kikire oman no omo nya mfa mampanifo nko a o omo ye de ma timamufo ni
omo kekire man ni na discipline ba krom ha eye krom ha pe na mahu se moto tim gina ka se wuja no metwa mu ka na ye kwan na ye ka no kwan no na moto ni ye wonsase kabra ye kosie obi na nipa ye de moto ye bro ka no bonnet no so
omo ti krom ha say
do all these measures says are normally na to obi
e no mu do traffic ga no mo
pese no wo ho e na sare no etu de ba na ye bio na de wa bese ko na wo nkura na aka kire no so
na ye mra na ye de ba ho no ye Ghana fo na hye mra no ye mra ye ni mu de nya mo ana mo ko na mo ba mo kuro ye mo parliament nya mo ko na mo gujubri house mo ana mo ko na mo ba o man hu ne kura mo eje de ni mo de ambaka che se Ghana fo as ye mu MPs as ye mo dey.
All right, the last time na ye din komo wa ha say na me bisa say wako school farm da wako na muina mo kire mu say ye tin ko je breaks na ye de abopa na mo so na that kind of area na that time na wo ya kase ko na wa yu ho afim say wo nko adenya o ye extraordinary ye friend say student
anase hwan
anase unti wuntimi nko bi apart from maybe what can say apart from maybe SP I the book better say dodo abeko no market wo ye hwan obi abeko bi but then the indiscipline level I drew school mu and ama enrampo anase 2 days ago ama already your friend senior high school ye de sekanya wo bi in the name of omo je chinje say me papa ne woska and I want for but a school penny for me say free senior high school na the indiscipline about school
why no
you say why no
come on do maybe why no why just say hey there be mama nka we e bi abi sound but as a free senior school no as a wo bi nim say so for abrobe I don't know as a mum pedin no because we ye teacher ni ana we ye e bi a we no bi na be ka say free senior high school ni no indiscipline e koso a I mean asembe na wo kan ehfa na wo kan akwakosie kwabra a chefo enhihye wo ho aye fa so de kira akora kwan ye de tete akwada ye de bo akwada ho ban ni nyina wo ho ye yi ba ko mfa nko ba free senior school free wo tenfa a wo gigi discipline de kogu ne ho yo tenfa kwabra indiscipline na aba no efiri mpanimfo na ye wo man ni mu no efiri nkro no ayeti mu no e na ewura modi akodu school mu kwabra ye wo ha sei nansen kro bi ye se wo sa santre nyu wo se ho ba bi omo se omo nya network mfa nye ko enti ya yenkonwa furnitures at the base school for some ntrim omo di nkonwa nyina ba gu ko ni fifi twajatum
am say Bono region
twajatum kwa wet me sabe ya chi obi
ye nchi obi
wet me sabe ya heden enti akoda no okro no hu se no ase obi atimi ye de ope because ekromu nyina atimi transcast ye nya network emfa nye ko sebe nsem hunu we
enti ye de nkonya
ya to nkonya de abe school for no ye nye nkonya ne ye pe ye mpese ye man bra ahye be konkan nye no ne ye hia ye pe eyi dia ye free nad call na adi empran komo adi sebe adwaman komo wo fon so ye nya etini agigi nkonya nyina de agu kromi atwaja atum ahemfo ho sambre ma ho read committee members ho very say asofo ho ne ya hye nkonya no e won korare nyina anim kwabra ye be gira tv so ne ya keka nsam a enim ensam a sebe e ya asefo mesam ne aka na nkorare nyina atia wo mutirim eni so mi ko nyina be ka say free senior school na ma discipline dia ba asembe na wokan e dia be na free senior school na aye ye de kwada ba school ye de esi wo senior high school we kwabra se ye de bibia to nchen se nkoda de mu ade bibia to nchen a ye wa akoda na sika wiye no akoda na da ne yonkofo ne nsa so sei ena omo ne nam school nim enam wa ko first school ni gate e ko gina kwan ho se omo peka e de akoda na ko hospital enti school ho na omo te ho no se discipline wo school ho mpanifo ni mu a there's no penny bia wo school mo that time. Say discipline here adwuma mpanifo no administrators teachers ne masters no discipline here adwuma omumu a secret wo there's no security man e gate ho e school ho
na unimade ye me ya pa nipa ba ko a oka discipline e krom ha sei pa e na ebeka say school no more or less ebeka say dan omotemu nyina onu nesi mo adabia nani wo say school no brigadier general nunu mensa
yeah
na ni school na indiscipline
etima
ma ye den ye ku obi everywhere is very bad o wa homa no so ma me ni nkomo na yemfa ono so ne take on ono ankasa ni school there ekoso brigadier good evening bibi aboko there
good evening be you so bedasi
ye de nyame ase na efie ti sen
mo na ko ka me ya duma me ku me be nju ndi me ya ko
o ko 90 years
eka me ya duma but na dole de
ahodi wom se utim nante kakra de
we ba ko be me de na area go la me ma de you that's the secret of my life India me ba ka o ra le wa sa ni ami ya coming there but when you me o man when you say so me di over 70 akaba and me ya one me kwa ya mo me ye di ko o man e wodo me 20 11 baby so already I'm at down me it woman behind the cathedral na I'm waiting was in Yanka baby no and I'm going to me you know the minister for information minister for education you can leave so I ended I school in coffee and then what I done I bet here $15,000 a month for 3 buildings. That's women's opportunity. I'm fully doing. If you have only other schools, which I'm saying, how do you do that? Never mean you could have some facility or program. Look at the law. You'll be a from the Canadian India. Me, but maybe I know me. With your coach, and we have to control our families. I'm waiting to you. It's already. Now, I've been coached upon by others. Now, Dr. Willoughby, Cincinnati. Now, what she school, then there's a nursery, I'm a friend. Now, young chassis. So, but what I mean, not for myself as individual, but for my money, hear me. A very good school. I saw my good school, Papa. I don't know I'm not going to do my money. And then school now, and many young, but as I assume. I may get in the check about them. Because I remember before I social I then general compensation with your car with the economy. We didn't talk from Monday, it was Friday. Within the next 50 days, we will be one. We will be well, I had Mrs. War. In that secondary school. I think you know we are Boston. About the cities, we live cities. Let's leave it be. Remember, tell him, sorry. Myself came again, and my workers will go 5 more sites. And come a year ago. And near him on. And it would be myself, but they don't wait if I hear Boston. No, we were doing man. Now, over. Now, saying, oh, man, I am the other to the mission cry. Never. I can't say, I'm a teacher doing it, you will come more, right? So, they don't know what's any. I know my own, but it's to me, and my question will be empty. I just love humanity, but any person. The way the school, I'm very easy. It's just a school. And many friends, and look at that kind of school. Many teachers will call. Me, they can, so that is a bit clear, power. Na begin na kwa age of 75 no we nyi you believe top radio back kore
one kasa na ukuta hwibara omusi dan whatever na omoye no you were part of adwuma na omoye at the age of 70 years. Hello, Brigadier. Hello, Brigadier. All right, yes, a bit more certain income. So live on top 103.1 and Brigadier General Nunu Mensa and a din come over studio say. So to say the general can you me find say a freeze in a high school. And what can every more committee say na only papa na papa ka say be cry yem punish headmaster and say whoever. Yeah, Brigadier what you mean can? So after say what is news you know. Utimi a calls echo school more because school need the Ghana for do na nim say udi mu akotene papa ebinu graphic say ya wo dia o make it calls school chen say ya wo dia
in the kitchen of say you tell me rally again so say eh boss about it we actually this one about it I will be my go to yeah me for the for be again school. The few police no more, you couldn't cope with the problem now. Remember my army for the bomb. That is in the society, maybe more than 30 years. We need a standing over military. But the person who say, oh, I'm in Casa. As a million son, and you mentioned the routine, I also saw. I'm going to link with the military. My man was a big killing in Yahoo, the other was being a civilian as I speak. I couldn't interfere. But one friend, and then the secretary said, somebody said, there was a quarrel between two of the boys. My about meaning what happened. I'd starved the other one to death. Let me tell you, in fact, which is the
Pa, me too.
Me tell you, when did this happen? I mean, you know, I wasn't surprised because you need to do the promises here. You know, don't do the promises. You look at my she could die by anything. Really, I was about them. And brother, the man, we never said anything because the feelings are law. What is about when you have to do wrong to me? You see my handiwork. Oh, yes, yes, again, I said, yes, so the wrong from they say, yet never question. I think I was having funding to build schools. No. Because I mean, very far, I'm doing a work. Because that's the ramp. Now, what is the good work? Now, they come, you're the whole. Now, so the me everywhere, man, what's that?
Hello, Brigadier. Hello, Brigadier. So, a teacher for me tie story na me hwe video say ko ye so a say akra no mutin rush na de no hospital faster ajenenka wan free mu
yeah
na wo free brigadier say o momfa soldier for nya den
emra ba bia do mo bo mo ho ban say obi me attack wo mo ko ba ho say do mo yina ase be say bo mo nyina di nsem hunu so nti de ehia ne say nipa bo school no ho ban say kuruma na say we na busuafo so meto nhwe wo so that's ade ana mo dwene ho ade ana aka no mo
the westerns na see awie
what you say ade ana aka no mo dwene ho so mo so be bo mo ho ban from say the power attack wo mo because ade esi ye yare hosem kese pa na maka ne say bibia da nchen a ye wo akora na sika ne wie na oda ho no boys na fa no mde ne ko no opre
emi hu se nko otofo
o ti free se na oto no masa asuri mo de ne nam school ni mfimfin saa kugina akwa
ye hu pani bia o teacher ni bia no yusu ka wo ho no
kugina akwa ho ansa no mo pre obi domfo gina fa no de nako and this all this idea we say kokoshe say free na mind discipline na sebe me dwene ho amenti ase indiscipline na backroom has in the na mega say ko be nyuma boy we say emema aba musoma na mwanya no ti said de nipa mpanifo na ye wo man mu de we ampanifo no ye boy embra no eno an nkwada no so efa e de bo brade ko na akwakudu mpempen so akwakudu no Abranti mami nya na
all right mate so age na wo ten nkan na mimisa brigadier say ebinumu ka say yem punish headmaster ebinumu ka say teacher for na no mo ho no at that time omontimi amwa ama sabi akra no wantimi antena se no is say school for ya bi na afa ne de na to ne nsa so na oteto na ofa ha na oyese edini ko gina akwa ho yem punish sankrofo no mon la school need to say on one day. Yeah, brigadier afi otimi. It's okay. Yankasa, we are okay.
Yeah, you want to anyway, but I mean that our babies in compare 6 schools. It's a bank when you so many of them. I love them. And then we are premier. You see, when the man over your penny for your personal sake, I'm not like that. I'm not who I am because I want to be somebody. I want to be helpful to society. And then you need to say,
no, Brigadier.
You need to say, it's not a matter. You have to say something here. Boy, I saw over the person. I mean, I don't know much about what happened there. But, you know, school, this wouldn't have happened. The headmaster, the housemaster took interest in us. Even my place took interest in us. Before my desperate, will be a man and they're desperate. For a young boy to take obviously a premeditated, he knew what it was. He had a serious to go and do his job. What made him behave like that? What were the people taking care of him? That's the problem.
Brigadier, ebinimo ka say how we see na akoda ne da that time ya won se kan no but on free mu na school for bi na afa ne de omo ato omo nsa so omo de ne ko na oteto ya nya teacher ni bi ama na anya ka kran for mo ko headmaster obi anka ye de ne ko gina kwan ho for some minutes ansa na ka bi mpo eba omu gina hwa be 10 minutes to 15 minutes omu nya ka akra de na ko omu de ne ko du na wa free mu so I'm for calling for some punishment Emma Edema school authority no and you are part of the school. Oh,
I mean, I'm trying to attach to the school. I actually applying for it, but without knowing the facts, I cannot sit here and make personal comments.
I say almost setting up committee. No, I'm sure my dear Potter course war.
Well, obviously, the police, somebody has been killed. The CID, the police will investigate. The initial education, they should find out what happened. It's the case without me getting involved. You know, the routine shows that they actually should find out what happened there. Maybe in Sydney. Like the cases are, it can happen anywhere else. It can happen elsewhere, like I said. First of all, like Britain, many cases are anywhere. It's a very handsome. The name is we don't have interest in that. And they're desperate. I mean, you go to school, you go army. From school, I went to run the state. No degree, 2 degrees. You still can't find a job. Meanwhile, the woman back power me. It's a major campaign. We need some American also. Only you, but it's sad that the young people, to the young generation, I'm making a need to worry about life is almost ending. The more nobody will write somebody, you keep looking at question. We're really interested. So we took interest in Ghana and Mr. Ghana to get this well. Not sorry.
All right, Brigadier Admiral, Mayena Wasena, Yemfa Unsi, I say, I'm Repamuno, I feel I'm Comona Shas, Crantin, never Sabani and Afam. Yes, that's so Brigadier General Mensa. And then it didn't come live on top 103.1. My name is Kwabno Usajman, the governor. 41 minutes after 7. Na maybe didn't come obisi me view pena many politicians and also na say na the wo be near the amount menko be atwa me brita wo mo na yenkasa.
The luckiest star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah.
Welcome and now for a daily star 712 hash and found no regrets. A side comma investors are a striking goal. A comma health workers are a diagnosing luck with precision. A side comma that tough guy who couldn't hold back his tears. Say a comma passionate fan or also entering containing a joy. After to the seamstresser or turning a hard end stitches into a bundle of happiness. And now a comma if you say your next big win is right here.
Dial star 712 hash and join the luckiest winning celebration. From the 1st of July 2024, dial star 712 hash to keep buying tickets as a group, individual, or even as a community. Win loads of cash and prizes in the community draw or go for the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with star 712 hash. Join the winning streak now.
The luckiest star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest.
Good energy hits the road with exciting choices to energize your ride, giving you more options to take you further. Watch this space for your choice.
Goil, yeah.
Ama na America ya me say na nsanse de kodwo honam aye me de America kopese me na fofora bedware no me de semna wodo pie adware no nanso de atia nete na woso guardian ahwe wotetete guardian semna kokko no ana ane Unilever Ghana champion carbolic semna yi a dodo no afa ne guardian no ebo honam ani ban fi nyarewa ho sese mpo de yasesa ne din na ko live boy carbolic soap sa na yasemna dada no ade ane ne din pe na asesa ebo adwuma pepepe na menye bia towaye wobenya live boy carbolic samna to e wodwom anastos ahoduro mu ene midimirika ekoto bi wo na shop wa basesia live boy carbolic soap ye guardian samna dada noa ye chinidi what is a champion carbolic samna no say your friend live boy carbolic ana samna kwakwa Ghana fo ni je ho no say your friend live boy carbolic enye din foforo nanso adaso bo honamani bayan kasa afri mu a ema honamani nyarewa enti bodawro na kwaje live boy carbolic samna ene ya FDA aji adwade nkrato yatu
Watia sikwanso obe potia semoni oprekase jamedu ofiti kwatia na ho agye afiefie kwabena wusu agyeman the governor final point social political show edikanfo no ayedin otiefo biam kwabena mawano nko kasa.
All right, 44 minutes after 7 live on top 103.1 final point is my name is Kwabena Wusu Ajimai the governor. Tewe mame the broken covenant that has affected the economy of Ghana and why John Dramani Mahama must come back. Utini, the broken covenant that has affected the economy of Ghana and why John Dramani Mahama must come back. This is what we're going to talk about. Inti Apostle Chris Levi Ziwonu or your founder and leader the TDDP mission atnase ayeba bedin komo so bibi wasum na kani tieni pa the ama economy no aye basa eneyi obi e ka economy no ho asem and why John Dramani Mahama must come back e holding the day asem oba no Apostle Akoba net say
anyamenadom
Bibi aboko de
nyamenadom
so una ye founder and leader the TDDP mission
sir
mo wo your friend say asori a e wo ba bi a mo som ho every Sunday ana
okay ye asori ye asofo aku
but you join me live on YouTube Top FM online and on Facebook near Top Media na yeni komo Ghana First TikTok enti join me say na enkomo yeni together Apostle Mintio o say asofo
asofo ku any asembaka ku so brofo beka say missionaries you for the TDDP missions na ye tuka enkoka nyame asem ye wo broadcast nso a online broadcast niama nyame ye kire afa my ho any mampinifo ho ye kan ho asem.
Oh, okay. Di mo bom paye esiki that from God.
Yeah.
Say enye omanya ofri mu nko abada
amamai.
For how many years? Since for how many years na moda years adwumade?
Since 2006.
2006.
Yeah.
Wow. Enti aya bibia ekoso wo man mu no mutimbo ho mpaye emanyame yi kire mo.
Sa pepepe nyame yi kire na ye tu ho na mo enso. Ba eba Ghana ye boy won se betu metwini nya inte ya me di brofo be frafra kakra. Ghana dia no anka ye mambonyfo etie ni anyame aye akire over the years anka. Our economy could have been better.
This is ye leaders no.
Yeah.
Etie de aya nyame yi kire mo a ebia nyame yi kire mo a mo meka nkire ye.
O yen de ye tu ana mo mpa.
Mo utu ho ana mo sese ana mo tu na etise
se nyame bibi kire ya de o ka se ye nko kan wo bedwum ye ka. De o se ye nko hu mpanyifo no so ye tu ana mo ekohu se be ka eno wasem.
Okay, so NA or say election 2024 the broken covenant that has affected the economy of Ghana and why John Dramani Mahama must come back.
Yes.
That is Mona Mokansa.
And yes.
So the broken covenant and why the economy no ayebasa no. I didn't say economy na ayebasa.
Okay. Emram, okay, my main starting is say.
Okay.
In 2006 and 2008, Emra Mills ni may so rest in perfect peace. Mills ni Nanado ejina yeno.
That's 2008.
2008.
Yes.
So in 2006 no. Now let me backdate a little. During the time of Nkrumah, nyame ewa pambi efa Ghana ho. Na Kwame Nkrumah omu yi ni face so no. Sa pam no mpenyifo bebe adwen ani sa pam no so. Na meka say you can say Ghana is the gateway to Africa. Usually you first say asembi kekeneka. But no, it is due to a covenant that concerning the nation Ghana.
Spiritually,
yes.
Na ye no kre.
Okay. No kre pa. Inti Nyankopon epam Ghana just as God chose Israel to showcase his goodness to the world. Inti Nyankopon epam Ghana so that we use Ghana as a case study to the rest of the world. Inti sa pam no ekoso sa pam no they broke that covenant during the time Nkrumah fee so no. From some time na God was looking for a particular candidate that he can use to reenact those covenant back to the nation. Sena ni timpo woma omano sena omano betimi gina niama beko yi amaya no. Now there was no leader that was available for him to use for that purpose. Until edu 2006 and 2008 you know, God showed us all these things, so he gave us an information, so we documented it and he called or say Nkohu Mills startana ni office or Cocoa Hills. Until you call her ND document no command and say okay ni already ayachire yeni into no when no say yeah omano yentu sana mono na obema omano asa gina ne nan so senia esene fata
2006 na Milson ye president it had na ho na mokoye
good
if indeed omano ye di na mo kan ho asem there
good also that time no na he was chosen to be a candidate for presidency NDC for NDC and it is amre no ena nya mesi enko hu no ono be he will listen to whatever he is saying.
Okay.
Inti na di command no. Okay. Inti ye ka kire no ni arade so obeye any omano. And one of the covenant seal about that the National Prayer and Thanksgiving Service. Okay, I'm not no. He introduced the National Prayer and Thanksgiving Service. And yeah, sorry no it was part of the covenant. Was akonyembia ewo ne customer ebema to activate the blessings of the akonyano. Into no God says that National Prayer and Thanksgiving Service was a seal to the covenant so that the blessings of God will continue to activate on our nation. Inti yede man into oba bemuno he introduced it and from how things went. Now when said those things that there was trouble, dissension, there was a lot of misunderstanding among us, but enamonoso asumdwe baye and things went well. Inti emra ono etisono emra answer obe fi wiase no nka neza metweni yenti manka ni ya mofanche me
before answer na obe fi mu no
na before answer obe fi mu no samre no ma na nyame esa yi kire se yenko kan kire the vice president that is John Dramani Mahama Satan yoko Usu Castle inti tintim cramp ta de command say erade sisi ho na ode obedi djuma bi
that time na on free mu
dem that time na Milson film ye
okay
inti de command John Dramani Mahama war Usu Castle Satan no use Usu Castle as their presidential seat inti de command say erade sisi ho na obenam so ade di djuma bi wo man no ba na ye hu say Mills baby wu. Okay. We didn't know that.
Na nyame amamo hu say former then vice president.
Yeah.
Eba be di djuma kese bi
yes.
E wo man mu.
Yes.
Ba wo amamo hu kwan a wo fa so de ba be di sa djuma de no. Because munim say Mills wanya jam say Mills be wu.
Sir.
Okay.
Intino but ye nim say o man hu say oba be di
o man
nanim.
Okay.
Yes. But the oba be di o man nanim is to fulfill the terms of Mills.
Oh, okay.
Inti ye kratem no ye tentem because Nyankopon yi kire say God has a 16-year development plan for Ghana from 2008 16-year development plan. Into the 8 years where Mills be di no and also the 8 years Akufo-Addo so be di. even Akufo-Addo answer Obeba governance, so we made a broadcast on that, live broadcast on that. What will happen, how things will go, and also you can answer. Into Emra Mahama, when Mahama became the president, you know,
okay.
Yes, Obe president, you know, the covenant, which is the National Prayer and Thanksgiving Service, no, Anka is also twice, no, Obe vow no kaso be twice, but along the Lamujaye.
Okay.
But that was the covenant seal that's supposed to protect our nation from perilous time ebeba ama mind so. On say economic crisis in Ghana nkwa esi obibia. But apamono na nyankopɔ says when we do this and obebo ye mind hum by senior those heat that other nations are facing, we will not go through it. Interno emra Mahamba di ade no the second term no is supposed to continue. Senior erade insra any the blessings of God and the technicalities and yanko be chire amampanyifo no a obenam so ama ye man no any economy be yi no they stop it. And because of that no nyame covenant kai why so be protect yen from all these things no was off. Now sa 4 years na eka ho Mahama bedi no those time na nika ni maybe say sisi e wo ye memo na ye no the foundations of the nation will be well established, but because they mix it at that time internal, but the foundation had to be rebuilt again. And nintina Mahama no say oba back because of that connection. But because of that connection, you know, say oba back so that the things that will be fulfilled through him the past 8 years almost mix here, no, the 4 years ever back to restore such things so that our country will be in a proper state.
So you think Mahama coming back, Nyamiya Adomno Otimba, the economy will be strong under na demonstrations? Okay,
and yes, a Sanameka. Okay, this is it. When the covenant is broken about something, whatever you do, it won't work. Because one you say about nias is a no. Inteno, mami fa when council so make it clearer. Emra nanado ebebano. Nyankupo say yichire no, if we don't do this, nanado bankra boa odie juma ebe ti say obi a woko nsuo de go anua prada so. I believe I've run the right way. Sant. Anua so. Obeya de nanso omani hu da. Se wabo juma. Na wo hwa no na ekoso. Nkofo bebreka so ombo juma ye, but me as a servant of God being truthful and honest. Me hu say omaye nyema bi mu. Pa. But the Nyankopɔ ka say if that covenant is not restored, no, they will work but the nation will not see it. That's exactly what is happening. Say bebre edwin say
President Akufo-Addo
enye juma
ba wa ye juma
from near baby am meeting na me hu
no say wa ye juma
me say wa ye juma
ba Ghana for ye hu say wa ye
Ghana for enhu because that is what God said answer no oba na satam no nso amu Ken Furiata the past finance minister e woni we that time no anso Nyankopɔ say ye kire say wanyi onu mfi honoma omu yesika nsem ngina eno so yetu hanamo but impenyefo eko hu omu nyina no like they do not give a listening ear.
Na enti munya akwanya ne President Akufo-Addo ehia
e bia ne impenyefo ni bi na ehia banye President Akufo-Addo ankasa
enti meba nyame se ode Mahama eba
yeah
ama economy na yi anasa wo ka se Mahama ese ye wo se oba because one complete whatever nyame de share nesa ana nyame aka acha mo so ode Mahama eba which is which
nyame se ese Mahama emba black. Have I answered your question?
Nyame say
ese so oba black.
Inti nyame so ode Mahama eba.
Yes, and that will happen. I'm not giving prophecies. Sana nyame atro afa ye man no.
Say if because me hwe we na o say the broken economy.
Yeah. No, the broken covenant that affected our economy.
The broken covenant that affected
our economy.
Ghana's economy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Mahama coming back, you know. Then my covenant na a broken that no. What is then happen?
This is what is going to happen. Ahimfo bema wati asese eba akunya omudi no say when you wrong the customer a governor akunya na dia obey bia na enkoso ese say amane na say oye na say oye ansana akunya no you begin to experience inshira wa akunya no
Ghanaians I am wrong the Magana akunya for voting against John Dramani Mahama 2016
omunye wrong here because the 8 years na enka SM Mills a year no which Mahama a complete year no that was the year but Samrenumana the covenant was broken within that time. The time of Mills which Mahama completed no supposed to set the foundation of the nation in a proper way so that Akufo-Addo he will build on it and will do better.
No, I'm not getting you. I'm not getting you.
Okay.
Nyankopon ma John Mills 8 years.
Yeah.
Senka ontimi fan complete.
Yes.
Meboa.
Yes.
And John Mahama complete man.
Yeah.
So the 8 years no the Jamaican oma complete.
No, right? They did not complete. The 4 years to almost 4 years no. Echo the second term no about 8 years no. During that time no ena omubu apam no so.
Why bu apam no so?
Eye John Mahama mreso ena omubu apam no so. The seal of the covenant is the national prayer and thanksgiving service. Yeah, omubu so.
So onubu so na Nana Akufo-Addo buy no your opportunity na ko tena say this is the covenant. And to make sure say John Mills President Akufo-Addo your friend say Mahama Buso. Now you are the sitting president. Make sure say also won't go against that. It go back. Were you able to do that?
Yes, we took the step concerning that. Even answer my election, we took that step. We even went to his house. Eddie, the document, because we documented everything. Okay. But that's that time no utukwan. So you just document no ni. After that, you start calling office. Esa koho anga say kwa kuhuno. Yankoshia no mpenyifo ye ho no, we gave that document also to them in order to conscientize them about what is going on. Send ya man no betimi agina ne nan so.
Okay.
But we do not have any good listening here.
So if Mahama Timber Backer, former President John Dramani Mahama Backer, economy ni be gina ne nan so.
Yes, when the covenant is restored. Into Ukai say when he went to
covenant Ukai na ye Thanksgiving no.
That is the seal of the covenant.
But, sir, if Sanet here there, whoever will lead you or my way say, we should tell the person to just do that now for your economy. So why John Mahama pe?
Okay. Once a ba apama nia nyankopon the ogine mu ma apam ni sia no. Sa nipa no na ye fa so edi tinetine ne ese ya no.
Nyame mpangu se nka John Mahama ni hobi mo.
When say John Dramani Mahama num eni hono ma uhwe nyankopon se na wo ye na dia se Emra David ni hono no o ma Solomon e bae.
Okay.
Inti so ni hono ma
ono abeyi.
Yeah, according to theological understanding no anka ono abeyi the next person anka obey that.
So say MPP win.
Yeah.
That's Dr. Baumia ebe president. Now or the distance giving and prayer we say in the babaka economy and back abe strong.
Okay.
Because na nyame yi nu ntino still or sign the sample bono backra still economy na strong. Sana okay.
Yes, because enyo no na yi yes onye se adwumade no. And even answer about me akra become a president. He having ambition to do that and also yehu ye kind that. We started saying that on 2021-2022. You can find out on our social media page, YouTube and Facebook. Apostle Chris Nivaji, the program Divine Update. We said it in the beginning. Baumia never had ambition to become a president. In the beginning, not ambition in your. For God show us that time and they say there are some of them opinion will push him for him to do so, and that's what happened.
A reality is something that will be a
no, that is what we saw and we.
So what is different between?
No, I can't speak to what you have seen. I can only speak to what I've seen. Yes, we saw it. We will see things in visions. Yeah.
Okay.
When about prophetic operations now, visions is the highest form of prophetic operations. Say Ote Asema, that is prophecy Ute. And I say inspired in you. But immediately I go into the vision realms now, that means I didn't a day. A day desire, there's nothing you can do about it. It will happen.
So now what should we do as Ghanaians? You disobey Nyankopon asem.
Enuntina me bomb money esesika eyes me. So that Ghanaians will come to that point and then they say vote for Mahama, so that our nations and its foundation can be rebuilt. Now we have the evidence and then they say before Nana Dube Bano, that which the Lord says Obampua, because this is not corrected, obey Juma, but people will not see it. And that evidence is there, and that is into Radisa Kayano. It gave me that kind of boldness to continue to talk, even to go on radio. Sometimes I only do it on my social media page, but this time also no. The past years are Nana Dubai, the things God said, we really have seen it, and it has manifested. Into so we should continue to conscientize the nation. And I took it as World Cup. Said no, I must do everything possible because it's about Ghana.
So if we disobey God, any the way na na yam fa John Mahama ma aso de be na yam de be more man
From what God have shown me, He will come. Obeba. Nothing will change it.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You mean it?
I mean it. No,
Nothing.
if I say I mean it, it seems like me and make myself. They be. I don't mean it. That's what God have said, and that's what God have shown us.
Said John Mahama Baba.
Yes, he will come back.
Ghana for apostle say. Nyame say yemfa John Mahama mra. Ye pese economy ni nyeye. Ye pese Ghana zenjina na ya pan bia. Se obe complete.
Yeah.
Na oman foundation ye de ensi ho ye. Na obi oba bia wa anye de.
We see go so na aye kama.
So we den ka sempo. Enti apostle say odwane to Ghana fo nyina. Yenhwe na yemu nyame asem so. Enya sa na wo ka.
Sa na ye ka pepepe.
Na yemfa John Mahama ye de.
Ensambra.
Emra back.
Sa.
Apostle.
Yes.
We are brutal. We are brutal. So, Apostle say, covenant be as a John Mahama we. Or no pen as a foundation obey my day. Nyame fan so amanaye. Eti Ghana fui. Ujana to amo say. Mu make sure some did John Dramani Mahama back. So that wabe see foundation amaye. Na obi obaba bia wa mere. Na yamfa John Mahama amadia ya yejejirejo yejejireje enti no apostle pagana fo ina cho say we should bring John Dramani Mahama back say ye dorman no na pese o man ni mfa no tuma pamfra na wuyeye na mesumi nyeye na ye ma daache ensi ye dia ma on the 7th December na ekogina ho a ma yemfa ye ni nkyere ba bia ye nto aba no ma John Dramani Mahama na Ghana be fa no tuma pamfra sana woka
Sana eradiesi.
Sana woka.
Sana eradiesi.
Sana eradisika.
Yeah.
So okay, so this campaign so you also preach.
Yes, eno na me bo mo handi by once a sponsorship ni want me ankasa na me ye, you know.
And the way John Mahama sponsor way.
Oh. And the class say say because it's an assignment given by God, I don't want to put any political color on it. Me person put any political color on it so that I ben neutralize the message which God has given me concerning the nation, because it is not about a political party, but it is an individual that was chosen to fulfill an assignment, which is John Dramani Mahama. And
okay, so you fa John Mahama mrefa na ye de ne ba na sa Thanksgiving and prayers and one time for my back. What will happen to Ghana? The
interesting thing is now before Ofia Bemuna, your Bemuna say calling attention to it. I did everything possible until I was there and I will be calling my attention and say, do you know that what you have been saying, Mahama has promised it, Emra Oko Huan, is it who? I think so. The Volta region. Say Oko na Okase Oba, he will do this. I'm so really, and so I got the video and I'm sure you.
So one year still covenant in NCP.
Oh, say,
and I can't ban no cross. One year cry, Yamese John Mahama Benti, Bibia Bisi.
No. If he was not ready to obey to restore the covenant and go winning.
All right. Medase. You best not to answer for me.
Miss Medase.
What number be what the better Jana?
Aye.
Okay.
Open say reaching out to me. Yeah, sponsors so that we can preach this.
Radio, so
yes,
bet me a
company for Ghana.
True John Mahama.
A company for Ghana.
True John Mahama.
A company for Ghana.
Oh, yeah, Bunyami asem so. Nyame se company for John Mahama.
Nyame anka say mean company for Mahama. Me company ama Ghana na Mahama so ne benam na ne besi. That's the difference.
For number two.
All right. So you person sponsor and now boy or kwame so 0243 734025. You bet me frame you also.
Relax na mention.
Okay. 0243 73 40 25
0243
73 40 25.
Now NDC national anthem no name to.
Minye NDC ni minye MPP ni. I don't belong to any political party. I'm a servant of God. I obey God. Finish.
Okay. So John Mahama Bawia after 4 years and it will be a timber.
After John Mahama Ba, the concern is that the foundation of our nation need to reset. Mejumewie.
Okay.
Odi obeba ni omba o. Eno se nyame yi kire me ameka wanka nkire me dia. Yes.
Said o man be fan.
Yes. Ejuma odi obi obeba e bia ka about politics. Their concern is say o man be yi. Obi antangana. MPP antangana. NDC antangana. PPP obi antangana. Obi apese o man yi.
Apostle Mesa do wababi.
Medase.
So live on top 103.1. Final point is near 9 minutes after 8. I make half for glow trackers and why not copy bit of a ball car when I come for man Joe car no me say car boy I didn't walk home. Bre no ya let you bikuta. Class 6 in more pay your munye when you bikuta petra car moho one macron for bejeko. There be many side and Tibo Modiana pe track and be born patrol glow tracker. Your trackers no boy for pa no boy for ye. Now the best and locals GPS tracker in Ghana, so make sure so be PBI the abo home. Now obey to me how pretty be on your phone. It is a chrome phone far or the man and prepare one or the second crate chow. There be many sir. Manunko or corner that you operate it on your phone can't be in a back. For being a start to me tam canon so. Why the wealth in our Obeyan is a beer or oh to me or the number butu time. She know I can shit. Once a wajan or no a day or co. What I say now, baby, I dare chair or car until men ma obi attack because of car not on proud and Jawonqua influence. Tray number is 0244 287 565 and 0246 860 na baby to na normal koso kama emma Angel Bakery original pan show no you so ayeton sugar bread cocoa bread wheat bread and a butter bread from Angel Bakery de ye kama papa ade mama ni jo mo bread on so the to cha enye den bread bi o the to a enhuna na ye den ti se ebo no enoma enkoyi emma ni di ya na so what to seek mpacho we entisa so anyway kope bi to shops bia oba yenya bi obenya bia do ton so ayeto ebebo pa friend 0594114719 and 0570833450 na enoma enkoso yi emma mpacho ye wo big fan.
Who is Nyame?
First Kotubabi Street, Accra. One of them. I say feel the taste. Na enoma enkoso. Amalba kwa beti saying.
Governor, you are also. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yes.
Adeba kupe ena mani biro wo pa.
Any day.
Me hwese nka metima hwe seat to say ya hwe seat.
Maya call me, let me respond to this call. Very important.
Do that. Ode amalba ni seat. Hey. When your position was Ghana had there menim de obeye eyasemo. Emmanuel Senyo atnas very handsome fantastic guy. You who in that grow to say akwa.
Talavenya yenia. Wode wo na nyame ti ase die. Yenamu kaka ye afemu.
Na me hu wacha sa.
Oh, eja. So I want him say adwuma na ye pro just to ensure say at the end of the day na nyame ahihye no to ensure say His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia becomes the next president of Ghana.
Suffer to hair can't trust the nyame former president.
Me yakaka say went me and mama kwan na me and responded back. Onim ade ba kwa me de me name Bible name say Okan James chapter 1 verse 8. Or bibi. Or see, a double-minded man is unstable in his. A double-minded man is his. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Are you using this verse to or refer to double-minded man?
Bible knows as I can say, touch not the anointing. Intermediate or nyamin nipa. Intermediate can but me come as him. So bad or be come as him. Into me so make come as him. Oh, nasem me boss of food here, but me come as him. Oh, your campaign also who show campaign so na your campaign.
Campaign ni Ghana.
Na say me stopping from campaigning. Into me so me ya me campaign. Na me ba no. Me Bible me dey aba aye the possibility books of Bawumia. And one sem na me ne wo ye be din komo ne. Me Bible me dey aba studio ene. Eto the answer I will read from the Bible according to His Excellency Dr. Covenant now covenant be now ka we ya suffer now person we ya politics koso na ya politics and that will be and the share I am a son of God. I am a servant of God. I worship God. I don't serve any other person. But me, oh you suffer now by your politics. Now oh you please. Bible no say oh your papa yanka na one your papa no so ya beka. Me dey means rob you. But when you speak the right thing, we commend you. Who come born no so ya beka. Me dey miss wo. Yeah. Oza suffer no bisa na asem no. Sha me tie no. I say unto me ba openly to speak. Nyame ya kire na say na besi but nyame ntimi ya kire onu ene ne kuo no say covid baba
wanka so oyndc ntimi nka so
na say no being fair da na so mu ya kuo omunye sof omunye asore yes it asofo na makom ho ahyem a whatever say no nyame ntimi ya kire mo say covid-19 ene Russia Ukraine war ebesi wo man mu ana ebesi wo ga yase man nyina yentimi ya eno ankyerɛ mo oh deb yanja sa nyoma no masa we are in election year ya serious ya ma obia embe twantwa bia nkyerɛ yo debi we are focused enti media wo ya sofo anaso so ye nyame nipa koso na ye nyame adwuma o person ye politics koso na ye politics and be sure bia political party college bia na the country you are speaking we will tell you what we know
nyame asemu mesrew ma metia me baby me come
oh there where just tip of the iceberg I show me pass one mama like I'm also enjoying in this conversation. Then he would have told us the revelations that will be coming from both of us.
He doesn't have the capacity to determine who joins us in this conversation. You see, at this moment, when you invite him, I will invite myself because what can I say?
Now invite him. I mean, and then invite him.
Calm down.
By the way you said it,
I don't mean him. They say so. Who invite him?
I said me invite you. No, but what can I say?
I invited myself. No, I don't mean you. Calm down. You see, what interesting about politics is that what he. No, you don't talk. With the unsanu nyuma. Huh? Lewe the kasa we chere ire. One say oba warifo kasa wompam. You get it? Put your bemwa. Use your achievement to speak.
But there's something not kind, so you're okay with it.
Please, you see, when it comes to religion and politics, me want me views about it. Okay? In as much as I respect my political party, which I am, tirelessly working for, say about religion and politics, I try as much as possible not to run a commentary about it. So I will leave that. Governor, during the week, SMBSC, the High Court of Tamale, speaking through Justice, is it Kojapwa, if I get the name right, respect for your lordship, their team will be able to. In fact, the full judgment will come out on the 12th of this month. That's barely a week from now. Yeah, but there's a summary to the judgment which we can talk about, because the court gave an order to the new patriotic party to go back to Walwale constituency to rerun the elections again.
Oh, okay.
Well, Walwale Farouk Dieni Yendi, where Walwale?
Okay.
Between Hajia, is it Zuwera, Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia, Nimia Barano. Anyone, no one special advisor on the economy.
So consented then.
Dr. Tia Kabiru Muhammad.
About this?
Be concerned in any. The applicant in this case was the incumbent MP for Walwale, Hajia Zuwera. The reliefs are not all sicky before the court inter alia was that the declaration by the EC to the effect that Dr. Kabiru was a parliamentary candidate, was a duly elected parliamentary candidate, should be set aside on the following grounds: that there were ghost people who voted in the elections. Ghost.
Oh, MPP
and that
delegate.
They were overvoting.
MPP delegate.
MPP delegates. Me pacho. They were overvoting. Overvoting.
And you're worried about them?
See, and you may worry you, but it's my worry every Ghanaian, including your good self. This was elections, Electoral Commission supervised, and indeed, not just any elections. Let's look at the personalities involved. Bakwe Mampeni Abedi Echiri and the flag bearer of the MPP Ninuyaba. And on the Otosu Minunuso, the special advisor to Vice President Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia on the economy, right there in his office. Why did he decide it? Say at the moment NPP akoyi ni boss, I am the flag bearer onto Frank Amaono. Obeja ne ho no kopre so be come na shebe jo fi kopre de ho. Now in fact, let's even play the devil advocate here. Granted Bawumia wins, which is mathematically, cosmologically, and in fact every logic so impossible. Okay, to tell me Alhaji Mahamadou Bawumia will win the elections, is to tell me that the second coming of Jesus Christ, he will come again through the birth of a virgin, which is completely a fallacy.
So what you're saying is if
even let's grant a sec. Okay. You know why? When NDC was losing 2016 elections,
no be a corporate.
Okay, Mr. Okovandapoy. Who was he?
He was a mayor, but that time also.
Good. Listen, time was Okovandapoy Bojuma, which he needed promotion in the government. If NDC had won in the 2016 elections, I have no doubt at all that President Mama would have made him a substantive minister, at least Greater Accra Regional Minister. Could have gotten it. But he foresaw that 8 years of a political tenure in office, per the tradition of the Fourth Republic, Ghanaians will definitely show the NDC an exit door, no matter our performance. Okay. Which indeed, not a fictional performance, but self-evident performance. Mediocre. So he left and went to Parliament. This is a signal. Where any essentially Kramo Bawumia fie na okono essentially ni edi kan ni nsu beto a mframa di kan enu me bawie kura no judgment na every Tamale High Court abano must awaken the conscience of every Ghanaian relative to the behavior of the Electoral Commission Now as we speak, so we Flagstaff House, Julobi House war etuwa. The Electoral Commission is the next crime scene in Ghana, and God will spare us from the grip of the lawless characters
22 minutes
parading themselves as Democrats.
Point is the main court saying Ghana will be better off with MPP in power. Dr. Baumia. The more ye, mo say Ghana you okay. Until then, better be na yen kwhwehwa yen san fa momra. Ghana for so feel say yeah mo abremo. Then I'm more sabe ne foforo.
And I say we pray. My man for feeding so. Yeah, na me chia the party penny for and no be biara chia otie me enmre. E fa we feeding so asa chia me am constituency for more voter region. Anglo constituency and the entire voter region. And then I bring you greetings from His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Of course, statement now. Your man Penny, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia make here. It is in place.
No, correct him.
First and foremost, let me state on this show, sir, I am never intimidated.
No, by his vice president,
of course. Also, his vice president, but he's my incoming president. No. Me cancer.
You don't determine who is the incoming president.
Accepted. But let me also put on record.
Accepted there. Let's continue.
Yes, but my etiefo na ati say. Show ni so no. You are there back your friend discipline when you're in the studio.
Always.
Nti obi kasa respectfully manepa kasa wie wo bibi kan na wa taka wasa but only targeting me continuously then it means person show no you better show no so but first of all before I even continue no or can be about wale elections never no but maybe sana say and if you ask a man do fiasem you have an election to run, you have campaign message to propagate to the people. Do fear them and from where you fear them as to whatever it is. No, the court has called that the election should be rerun, and we are going for a rerun. And if I want saying, about better and I say, what is it? There be some of these things. No, instead of say you better focusing on the issues of Momo side. No. To talk about no Tihana would we need back obi fie and na measure bibi social media instead somebody focus higher campaign no omudin chiye say umbrella them and demonstrating. I don't know if that is what they want the Ghanaians to actually watch as a manifesto minimum. But come to why we are thinking say what His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia kind no no kra say enne ohwe Ghana has moved from the darkness or from the shackles of darkness to the light. Prior to 2017 we know where this country was. More importantly, a banning adia ye fe no do so wo Ghana ha. We know how your situations native were Ghana. We went through a total darkness for almost 5 good years. As at that time, uti fie now person yisika aji uko banking hall eko johnny q answer wetin me yisika. As at that time, some person only knew driving licenses aji uko omo office answer wetin me renew. Person who renew NHIS card, I just call my office and say wait me renew. Those days, so person located Top FM. There was nothing like your friend is a digital address system. There was nothing like national digital address system. Now BBN was but no one say. Ubeka say. Ufa koko ya no ha no akọ first traffic light no afasia. That was how we were giving direction then.
but for the good works of the intelligent vice president, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, with him lay foundation. But you know, Adebakwa me Dempa say, "Oh, show your constitution, man. There are no special duties for vice presidents. Oh, show constitution, my constitution, no, and stipulate say these are the works of vice presidents. No, most of the works are being done by presidents. No, but we have had for the first time in the history of Ghana a vice president who did not only come and sit to be investigated by his own boss, but rather he sat and has been very innovative to bring us solutions to problems. And there has been a way you can be able to renew your NHIS card. It means he has laid a foundation for us. And then those days, okay, credit, prepaid credit, asa, afema baby, credit at all. You want to get credit and be able to have light LOV. By name, His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, we have a digital system. Uti fear say I'm not 12 a.m. and you feel now would you say if I'm a credit to ubetimi ato credit egu umita so. And now many will say as I said Dr. Bawumia ni mo de bonti, we have been able to improve our sports facilities in this country. Omu kono say na mo de jaye. Omu jaye 3 astroturfs. And then we have over 150 astroturfs and still counting. That is the basis of the foundation we have laid. And we are saying that we want to do better, or Ghana will be better as far as the MPP remain in power. Why are we saying this? Yakansa maybe mo say we must reset. But yeah, can say who said this now more? So who can't try say yeah reset ya? It means oh the year quitry. The days of darkness no it's over. So see no light or we must look into the light and be able to approve to upgrade from the kind of density I no. The MPP cannot boast of course yetinye lay foundation and meeting His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia catch muma me kwan na me bedi obampanyi wa Ghana ha wetimi ama me boss kwan ama na bedi obampanyi ama ye me vice afemi sremo se muma me akonya no na muma me akonya na metimi ensure say at the end of me tenure and during me tenure no 1 million youth will be trained in digital skills. Adewe me ko kan baby a nipa na mene ni share no o say digital skills there ebe den na wetimi create adwuma ma for other opportunities. And I make ka say masa ofi diaspora na buy so unim ade for na digital skills and e go back to abrochina buy na kwesua hu yie. You see, and then as far as creating jobs for the youth in terms of the digital skills is concerned, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is concerned. No, meet me catch you say a yadia ebe bua emembo no papa because a lot of the youth want to learn how to navigate on the internet. Ebe bua say you don't need to go to Estonia, you don't need to go and stay in UK, you don't need to go and stay in Abrochi and Sana watching ya juma wa Abrochi. Ubetimi Ghana haya, ubetimi tina wale ubetimi tina Miami Chrome Keta any Angloga and then be able to work for Obia or Abrochi. That is the kind of training His Excellency Bawumia HS ye mana kunya no ba obebuaye. Muma breso the only support for teachers here omo allowances etimi induce omo as omo benefit as omo bonus Mutan, mu cancel ye. One for normal. And they are enjoying that. But His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia Eka said, maintain the MPP in power for us to improve or upgrade on the foundation we've laid by giving you tax incentives. So Umaneka Efria Brochi Eba, as far as the engine is within 1,800 cubic centimeters.
So upon all this beautiful whatever waboboso amwa yeno Ghana for say omuna mahochimpa omuhochi omu comedy omu just day in and out ahochre kan na e kan omu no e dey na abeka for no
oh minya oka ahochre a I will not disagree with you. Said there are no challenges or difficulties our mind we difficulties no challenges no our baby ah and na me madam for be heading komo our Cote d'Ivoire. There are difficulties in every country, even Nigeria. Any Togo omu beye oh haya na ni usha Nigeria omu line and sanomotinya koto fuel na ye Ghana and answer yetinya the vice president are very intelligent, smart, problem solver. With the initiatives are in place and senya onu entianka Ghana would have experienced situation as far as fuel shortage is concerned.
All right, so
of course, Numa heading, but I mean, say we have not done our best as far as this government is concerned. Adebakwa maybe say, okay, say, your friend is Bawumia Akunya no number the president na ya no mo bisa say and nyoma na okikano ada na onye ni sesia. But the question I ask is, who wetin di vice president what bless so quiet me who one good policy me I am daring any NDC communicator me ni be share say on you now bless as vice president I am daring the person to name just 5 good policies on you as John Mahama or you drawing the time as vice president. So nobody to me name say na me sorry every studio no because me say drawing on the time no idea your policies so to me here on the time so obe I telephone nas obe ko jinchia and me na policy the policies are oh yeah enti adai na NDC for omu ka kire ye
okay the first time about how say me no wani ni kra o kan ya na mabisa o kan na okay enti ene de se wo hu se menko mu
Masa wa me question. Masa wa bisa me question na me you ano. Wa bisa me question na me you ano. Enti say me twa so, say me dey betwa so no.
Oh, why you more than 10 minutes?
Oh, of course. Oh, I'm just ending. I'm just wrapping up. To me the mesre. Say Ghana for. You nim say no ma mo den. But I no so nkyere say NDC aye the alternative. There be that.
Amalba.
Well, Governor Kasatente Owe Mpenise and Toponko. With all royalties duly paid and acknowledgement so accorded, the national chairman, Asidun Ketia, then general secretary of the NDC, far back in 2016, Munti FM, no cancer same way, was a service school way in Papa Jimmy.
What do you mean by that?
Only pardon him answer. No name answer.
What do you mean by that?
By the end of my submission, you understand why I quoted
No,
from
no,
I'm not referring to anyone, but this is an open conversation.
No,
I have the liberty to approve the issue.
I take a strong exception to that comment. No.
Can I continue?
Okay.
It is a host who can do that. Yes, sir.
Okay, interview now. Johnson has said it's also discussing Anna Echo with their friend is what do you call it? Vice president. Right?
No, 2014, 14, 15. Nah, Laji Muhammad, we don't have vice president.
But is
this a recent?
Yes, sir. This foundation.
See, I am introducing a conversation.
Okay. So far as you're not referring to
no, 7 more BID, my bobby. What you call for? No, be Johnny. Are you the crown for? And you you see, you are just trying to drag issues. I agree with Minu and Pacho if you didn't cry. Senor, good. I agree with my brother, Senor. Say, and Kamimi Nimi Fiasem when it comes to Walwale. No problem. But I want to remind him. There is no MPP Ghana and NDC Ghana. You know what? Me call me krum bokwa me fa Walwale na mako. Basa ye esi Walwale sisia. Na ye make few me could do Walwale ya mintu meda home adiache. Ko for time. Me real fisa some way that na da metwe me memoir. I will capture it in details. Shubran Tembi Koshime wa Saviligu in 2003. For the first time, Kamia pneumonia. We are MPP Abani Kumi. Because of and someone else cause ewo yendi and a Tamani environs. But see, Martin Luther King Jr. Doctor once said, a threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Now, national motto is freedom and justice, right? You guys acted in bad faith to perpetrate injustice against Hajazuera. And Kawanko Kotwa, I am responding to him. Let me proceed. Kawanko Kotwa, Kadiamodi Yerunye. Now, some more inter elections upon the Maya we are. How much more than national elections than the MPP? How much more? I don't fear anything. What I'm saying is that you fear any. Now, healing too. Was the Peace Council should stop talking about peace and address the voter register issue. A words to the wise, they said it's always in the north.
Ghana will be better off with MPP.
My brother, another issue our Kawaha. And he said, no, stop the interjections. That mean coming in. Me ya papa na mako. Or say street naming. Mo naming street no in the day duane asemi table so. Na solve unemployment. Na solve inflation. Na te cement bo aba form. Na te TNT bo so. Na te petrol bo so. Ene na dey Ghana ka every 120 billion 2017. January 7th. And they could do almost over 742 billion as we speak. And in the four crumper cancer, you make him 1 trillion before you leave office. These are peripherals. Edion or say digitalization. Okay, Paul for statement on issue here. Buying credit, ECG, or prepaid meter or prepaid as an talk credit that no. The project started far back in 2016. That code *226# was introduced far back in 2016. Google the poll statement. I don't know if I have it on part of my document. I will refer you, I will read it to you. But if I don't have it, I can produce later. But this is online. Alhaji Muhammad Obamiya Akisom recently said the Public Utility Workers Union are sabotaging government digitalization program. Or more this statement by Bonte, but debunked completely. More time. Mobile na digital center near you. The Ghana data center near you. Mobile not over 3,000 fiber optic cable. Not President Mahama who are lay in the eastern corridor and many parts of the country before MPP. The Barona Car Digital Center near Sidada near the heading near Kototon confirm ho. No more you get to command conform be on my real. That's what you are saying here. Please get your facts right. What you are you don't talk. You show your work. What's it doing so? Mahama you doing so by. No more time and I could 2006 doom so by then I'm here. What's this so for pediatric tema? You won't cook some Korean punching. Nunkubunko do you turn and shung tungu down the moon. President Mahama bar office also doom so a spiritual problem. Doom so is a technical problem. And he solve it. Mobile son of the account. And there you can't even generate power for Ghanaians. Doom so by most of doom CC. Here you are. There is a gentleman by name William Amuna. I am told say Gidco, is it Gidco, right? I'm a board chairperson. Now, was he a head of technical department of VRA at the time? As some to be corrected. I am asking him, what did he know about the Doomso under Mahama? And I'm asking again, was there a BNR report to that effect about the Doomso and the Mahama? The report national security compile you know e could do one chain. And what happened to it? See, people will pay for their sins that they committed against the NDC in the past and against Ghanaians in the past. We will get there.
I thought you said now technical.
My brother, I just ask a question. I just ask a question. Please stop. Let me leave it there. Miniane Senior Kasano was shoot to Akufo-Addo on the foot big time by appropriating fictitious achievement, if any, to Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, and they end up asking us a rhetorical question and of course a needless, anthropologically senseless question. So here end this for the President Mahama when he was the vice president. The presidency and the vice president is a combined ticket. Article 60 clause 4 says what? If a person I didn't sue also on my penny franca to phone so din kunimwa one of the are presumed to have been elected with him, and therefore that ticket a combined ticket and until a president took the vice and the chair cabinet meetings, true or false, and he chairs it in his capacity as who? Let's even follow them on a more own cockious, misguided argument. Say the vice president doesn't play any critical role as far as the constitution of Ghana is concerned. Let's go to an article 100. Was it 216, right? Let me refer the provisions proper, but I'll get it for you. I have the soft copy of the constitution here. I'll get it for you. The police council, the armed forces council, and all of that. It is a chair, it is a vice president who is a chairperson of the Ghana Police Council, the Ghana Armed Forces Council. When Mahama became a vice president, because of the role so assigned to him, automatically by his assumption into the office of the vice president, he becomes the chairman of the police council, the chairman of the Ghana Armed Forces Council, and the Ministry of Interior or the Ghana Police Service is under Ministry of Interior. You could Ghana 446 or like or the saying Gambia, who went and solved the problem. President Mahama did that as a vice president. Ghana 4 near Chiwamu, it about two prison or Libya, some of whom were facing death sentence. President Mahama went to Gaddafi, negotiated and brought them back here. They are alive, enjoying their families. If you have the Ghana 48, they have to see justice for the families. Also, I say the Zongo 6, Zongo 4, the Zongo 7, Zongo 4 Mentio. One the police service, he's a chairperson of the police of that police council. No, the officers in uniform. Echo boss Zongo 4 Nipa 7. What role did he play about it? Interior issues include any disaster which may occur within the territories of Ghana. And I'm happy you say you free Keta. Your Keta people be disappointed in you. Abra Keta a Torenchem infra opu. Meaning so Wabushia fee no say pono fire, I don't know. But when the people of Keta were in need, what role the one penny Abedi Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia played as the vice president and the chairman of the police council, and indeed under Ministry of Interior, which is responsible for internal affairs. This is a man crying say young first year and a man have lost it. No, this is a job. I'm that you shouldn't have that. Say, what restore? Let me tell you, was it Ghana be better under who? Alhaji Bawumia than President Mahama? You can give Bawumia and then the boss. On Pamko Yane JB Dan Kwanum. And for Buzianum Kahon Famra. Near Momo 100 years. Now President Mahama as he is now. Young Fanon ko UGMC. Na Sabio. Young ko Bieni Tinu. Near ye not general woman Fanton Chain. Near some cruising empty head. Number facing Kofu. Mumbu Ghana for the next 100 years. Nama Mahama. Just 1 year. Mahama will come and supersede everything that they have done over the last 100 years. You know why? Amambu Yemuja. Ya Hantain. Ya Kabensam. Yesika Dibasa Basa. Yo Konobo. I have no doubt at all in my mind. Say a big dear they do everything to suppress quality education. Not just education, no. Quality education. You know why? The more Ghanaians become enlightened, the gradual MPP dies and fade into oblivion. And I promise you, see, MPP will not exist by the next 5 years after NDC will win 2024 elections. They will only come up and change their name again. But see, look, you were not listening to me. I qualified my statement. Quality education. What would they see? The producer sending me topics, they can't. They say, oh really, right? Yeah. Senior high school. What would they see? Oh, Akufo-Addo graduate. Now what do you say?
Now what do you say? No, want to make us our student. Want to make us our someone. You can't just pass us.
That is so, however.
I don't know Akufo-Addo graduate.
I'm at the one making it. Before Rollins became, at one point in time, any of first students some of Rollins graduate. Yet be that. Before Bedi Rollins had there, yet Kufo graduate. Ms. Muhammad Omodi became. Did we at any point in time heard any of them qualifying student as my graduate? Ms. graduate, Muhammad graduate. What be that? It was only a Akufo-Addo. No cancer Akufo-Addo graduate. Nene Akufo-Addo graduate. Either Subam born here near a car. You run away from your own record. You run away. But see, me cry as a time now should turn to. I don't know why you say.
What call more than 50?
Oh boy, me 50 minutes be I mean, next 7 minutes put on my casa. Oh, so me what time wa. But governor, no me here. See, about the Juma governor, President Mahama say, as a man penny any aban. So Tima Mufo Eko how more you help them. You don't suppress us, you don't kill them. It doesn't make any prudent economic and political sense for the MPP government to use 9 billion Ghana cedis, which was a problem to solve. No more use 25 billion and they are killing 9 billion problem. No more send 1,000 over 60,000 Ghanaians and 6,000 Ghanaians almost tifie and they're not working. Some of whom were earning decent income. More yerenum. Ekuta nice apartment etim wan crying. Ehwe bushua, ni fide bushua for ewofie. Mampina Akufo-Addo agunu. President Mahama say oba, he will restore all the banks now. Lines of revoking illegally, no, he will restore them. So that those banks again can once more give the participation to Ghanaians to own the strength of the economy and at the same time create jobs and even create more. President Mahama will do that. Okanese Okatiche truly wasn't. Maminka way. NDC realized the wisdom behind the allowances and then student loan program. In a substitute teacher loan allowances loan, urban teachers loan and nurses loan scheme. So that's all enrolling into these institutions are. You can go and take a loan, pay your school fees. Now we real bar hospital is ready for you to go and work. Pay only agreement or the same student loan trust fund by then you pay small and you are gone. So the by quota system now. Many people entering income. You see more schools, you see more hospital, you see more cheap compounds and health facilities. We can take the quota system out and let the institutions know enroll their full capacity. Training more people and the more human resource for these institutions. Allowances to go about the bike. Allow the Kramoba Omia. You will start the one question. No problem. Allow the Kramoba Omia. Or call Kobo Senior High Training College. One student in the Busa the question. Allowance in the media immediately. Na Kramopa promote start if you see. Also, you can see that you guys are lying. You lie your way to power. Ghanaians are not going to vote now based on what? The allowances. Ghanaians are not going to vote now based on Montreal do so and others. We are going to vote number 1. Businessman. That Oko Kwanso could Dubai Eba. Businessman of Fonimo US or Fonimo Europe and other places across the world, including tomato seller or Burkina Faso. They're going to look at the strength of the city. And now, you know, be very good person to me. No, so pay up or design pay. I'm a Kotobia Manu. 1 pair me turn of 35 Ghana cedis. 1 pair. Was say, Kasi Kai de Kofa pen and flip grassy a bank crying. A cost road into your son's tons. I want boca. So you remember? 1 minute. 5 minutes so the man who what is here no
me the we no
see eh so we now me ba no man kasa next time me from me bio we are that one you want to emotionally blackmail me
oh amale ba kasa no me edin o
na so tam so
oh mama ma quotation we answer na ma trash Jeremiah 14 verse 14 or say then the Lord said to me the prophets are prophesying lies in my name. I have not sent them or appointed them or spoken to them. They are prophesying to you false visions, divinations, idolatries, and the dilutions of their own minds.
Referring to Pastor Nobaha.
So from
this,
it can even be. Yeah, you didn't come on. You didn't come on. So, media makamasem. No, me nyane kasano. He made a lot of statements, but I've picked one or two. I see, and now, Nkofobi we was zongo, asawase. Ya on the normal ground, media. I can make stress a manembo zongo po, because almost as a party, yen na yo gama ha. Arabic for adi emo mutra die, omusika kakra omoji no, omutwemu. And promise them that ombesi mortuaries ewo zongos na momo when we are party we say ye bi omochi mu bon person ko foni wu mu sisi mortuaries ewo omo area sam hey when we na ye to abamo omo so omo back no mo be research omo ade kwanta me catch you say NDC for no omo nya dweba it's all na okasa na ye mesire so obozo go for zongo for na person si mortuary ama omo no and then you want to convince them to vote for you. And I had their radio no so.
So you're funny.
No, I'm I say, this government, ye bokron no. Ye so be up, wa bokron no pa. Ye NDC and John Dramani Mahama. And na make us. Tama ye kan mobile money interoperability. I don't know more budget for some project no. Omo budget $1.2 billion. By ye buy no, ye timi di $4.5 million. Your difference na share. If you are not sure changing the future of this country now, I don't know about it. Me say, His Excellency the former president no, ono oye chartered corrupt leader including his party. Antina na, oma former bibi say ora. Shime say, wa former bibi say ora say oba implementing. Who for me ora, basa ora no ene. Wow, former appointee Sedinam Tamakulu. When Timia use aura no arresting you. One kasa who you cannot use the aura to arrest or investigate yourself. What's one I can say aura? Me, I am bearing them say if they are telling us say omu di aura debe ebana and almost started from Sedinam Tamakulu and no Ghana for bejo modi. But they can't video no so say the NDC party is not a party we should trust because omu ni any mindset positive for this country. What Anna, we will do this, we will do that. The question I keep saying is a man with unstable mind, no, it tells you, say, he's not ready to lead. We've been in this country. Mahama, I can't try to say, Agenda 111 projects. It's an ambitious project. Then the next day, what question next is for? Because open next is for voting. You are telling us about Agenda 111. So, we Sonia Ntioni Obesa. The same person. Monsieur Eyibanya Kwakase, Emma, he will implement PWDs for now. Then making sure that they have free tertiary education. Monsieur politics in Okasa. That the next day more important to your youth manifesto and even to your main manifesto. Women are say Jomudi. Women are say Jomudi. On my penny wetinia kwatina fie Ghana for say omumpel na class na school na music kono wetinia ko school ama ya more over 1 million votes kwatina fie na wa bondodo. Na bono wa bono omusi kosua nyansa wo fie. Omusi wujuma na wa ya no and say ni fata into kotinefie wa kotinefia say upe akunya san babaka un country say and so umaye better particular say and these are the things I want to do. What me tinefie for almost 7 to 8 years now. You could not even bring out one good policies
until say when we say His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia edini 70 points abano, then you now start choosing, picking and reframing words. But I'm making the show. His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia also bar. He will ensure say there will be an SME bank. And so SME bank no, he will ensure say he takes care of Obi Biara. This is not just women's bank exclusively for Emma because Muhammad name say Emma no dos were Ghana. That be woman ne kwa me say kase bu. That be woman ne kwa me say kase bu. Woman ne kwa me say kase bu. Na so wa pansa obisa. Wo wa pansa obisa because we battle regular me
o share NDC manifesto launching no Winneba barely a week ago now. And some way many of them were not different from the Ekaya in 2020. Until you were left in any copy so more. Miraculous Abuaje ko admit here our news far.
Obwa and tonight I'm trying to be Obwa. Miraculous Abuaje admit she.
And you like Muhammad.
They say one radio so and cash here.
The year 2016. Mo se we de kufo e na mo fa to aba ma
mo de say kufo do ko ntina ga ma ha na mo ko so any intro no so mo fi say intro na me ni mo election kana mo bua you telling you for market another na market another time say His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia will become the next president of this country.
Ukribi muna baby muwaja temetina kuma ebasani yaga unyanga umbe ewe ya lava mvanira ni mocha na muamuti adofwa kuma muamudada ebisa mudomu na utedwa yetu oni muwahi saunya bako tina huwa undi zazimina mimboza ugwana usama yedenia unya semina mejeje usama udwa jomikuli undi zazimina mimboza ugwana udwa urashamia unya semina mejeje usama dono kuli
aswana wabei odo yewu ni ha makuma no mabie ni kwen menya mabano hu bei ensese wugu asew me de ubetina pakem me ye wudo new convert wasa hintima hwem mu ni concept ma de watu masini onse dada wa hu ni na eye concept
mema wadodada wa hu ni na eye concept unti sesamina live on top 103.1 final point is in my name is Kwabena Usajma the governor but na yame aduma same time ye be share when start thinking finger na face na ye aduma dance and say hard work pays. Good evening.
That's what we did him.